Good morning, my dear students. Straight lines concepts are over. In this tutorial, we discuss the equation of the straight line by observing the points in short span of time. Directly, we can easily write the equation of the straight line. For example, observe these points. First one, A 32, B 37. In these 2 points, x coordinate is same. So, the equation is x equal to 3. Second one, these 2 you observe. These 2 having the same y coordinate. So, equation of the line is y equal to 6. These 2 have same y coordinate, 6 different x coordinates. So, equation of the line is y equal to 6. Now here, in the third example, in these 2 points, x coordinates are different, y coordinates are different, but here the common property is there in these 2 points. That is, we have to observe that points. Some of the points is 7. Here also, some of the coordinates is 7. So the equation of the line is x plus y equal to 7. Now, next example. In this, some 13, here 19, so not equal. Difference you observe, here difference is 1, here difference is 1. So that is a common property. That is a common property. So the equation of the line is x minus y equal to 1. Now here, 10, 20, 7, 14. In the previous examples, that is different. Here, y coordinate is double the x coordinate. In first point and the second point, the same property, y coordinate is double the x coordinate. So the equation of the line is y equal to 2x. Now here, x coordinate is double y coordinate. So the equation of the line is x equal to 2y. By observing the points, definitely one common relation between the coordinates x and y, that relation is the equation of the line passing through the given points. Sometimes it's not possible to identify the common relation between the coordinates. In such cases, how to find the line equation? In these examples, we can easily identify the relation. But it's not possible how to find in a short span of time by observing the points, any type of points, how to find the equation of the line within short span of time. Before going to the equation of the line passing through the given 2 points, if slope and point is given, how to find the equation of the line in short span of time? Directly, look here. If slope is a by b and the point is p x1 y1, slope and point are given. You know, point slope form, we get the equation of the line. Without using that formula directly, look here. A by b slope, ax minus by. It passing through x1 y1, just you substitute x1 y1 instead of x and y, directly we get ax1 minus by1. So the equation of the line is ax minus by, you substitute this ax1 minus by1. Now here, if slope is minus a by b and point p x1 y1, slope is minus a by b, the line equation is ax plus by. The constant obtained by substituting that point, ax plus by equal to substitute this point, ax1 plus by1, we get this. Now, the formula you have to apply to the numericals. Look here. 2 by 3 slope, 3 minus 4 point. 2 by 3 slope, so the equation is 2x minus 3y. So first we have to write down this 2x minus 3y. Now, substitute the constant x3, y minus 4. If you substitute here, calculate that x 2 into 3 6. Keep in your mind minus 3 into minus 4, that is 12. 6 plus 12, that is 18. Take this side, equal minus 18 equal to 0. Minus 18 equal to 0. Now in the same way. Minus 1 by 2. Minus a by b slope ax plus by. So minus 1 by 2 slope x plus 2y. X plus 2y equal to. Substitute the point x1 y minus 1. X is 1, y minus 1 you have to substitute. 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1 equal to minus 1. Take this side. That become plus 1 equal to 0. Now here. Minus 3 by 4 slope. Minus a by b slope ax plus by. So here 3x plus 4y. Now the point is 1 minus 2. X is 1 and y is minus 2. 3x, 3 into 1 plus 4 into minus 2. 3 minus 8. That become equal to minus 5. Equal to minus 5. That minus 5 take this side. That become plus 5 equal to 0. So if slope and point are given, by observing that directly within one step you can write the equation of the line. Now we are going to the, if 2 points there is no relation, we can't identify the relation between the x and y coordinates. How to find the equation of the line? By observing the points. x1 y1, bx2 y2 are 2 points. The equation of the line passing through the 2 points, you know, 2-point form. That is y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. By simplifying, we get x term, y term constant. It takes 3-4 minutes, 3-4 steps. But by observing the points directly you can write the, in single step you can write the answer. Look here. Slope of AB. Slope of AB you know, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Difference of y coordinates by difference of x coordinates. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. In previous a by b slope ax minus by line. So in the same way y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 slope. So the line equation is y2 minus y1 into x minus of x2 minus x1 into y equal to some constant k. How to obtain that constant k? By substituting either a or b. You can substitute anyone, a point or b point. We get the same constant. There is no change in the constant, that value k. Now apply the formula to the problems. Look here. A 7-1, B 3-6. By mind calculation, by observing that directly you can write the slope, difference of y coordinates by difference of x coordinates. 6 minus 1, 5 by 3 minus 7 minus 4. 5 by minus 4. Minus 5 by 4. Minus 5 by 4 slope. So the line equation is 5x plus 4y equal to. Now find the constant. How to find? Substitute a x y 7 1 or b 3 6. You get the constant. Now substitute a. X equal to 5. X equal to 7. 5 into 7 35. 35 plus 4 into 1 4. 35 plus 4 39. If we substitute b, what happened? Look here. 5 into 3 15 plus 4 into 6 24. 15 plus 24 39. We get the same constant. If you get different constant somewhere wrong in the coefficients of x and y, that means, that indicates that the slope of the line passing through the given points calculation is wrong. Now here, second problem. The same formula you have to apply to this. Slope 3 minus 4 minus 1 by minus 1 minus 5 minus 6 minus 1 by minus 6. Minus 1 by minus 6 means 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is slope, a by b slope, ax minus by. So x minus 6y. Substitute the point a 5 4, x 5, y 4. 5 minus 24. 6 into 4, 24. 5 minus 24 minus 19. Minus 19. Let us check. We substitute. We get the same or different. You can check that. Look here. Minus 1. X minus 1. Minus 6 into 3. Minus 18. Minus 1 minus 18. The same constant minus 19. No change in the constant. Now, here. Difference of y coordinates. 2 minus 8 minus 6. 7 plus 4 11. Minus 6 by 11 minus a by b slope ax plus by. So, here the slope is minus 6 by 11. Keep in your mind. 6x plus 11y equal to. Now substitute the point. A. Minus 4. 6 into minus 4 minus 24. 11 into 8. 88. 88 minus 24. That is nothing but 64. 64. You check that by substituting this. X7, 6 into 7, 42. Plus 11 into 2, 22. 42 plus 22. 64. We get the same constant. Now, apply to this problem. A, 39. B, 15. Difference of y coordinates. 5 minus 9. Minus 4. 1 minus 3. Minus 2. Minus 4 by minus 2. That is 2. 2 means 2 by 1. So, the line equation is 2x minus y equal to. Substitute the point 3, 9. X3, y9. 2 into 3, 6. Minus 9. 6 minus 9. Minus 3. Or, if you substitute b, check that is it correct or not. 2 into 1, 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 minus 3. We get the same constant. So, my dear friends, if 2 points are given, directly we can find the line equation passing through the 2 points by mind calculation, by observing the points within short span of time. We can save this time. We can use that time to another problem in competitive exams. And that's a time race exam. So, say time is most important in competitive exams. This type of tricks are necessary to success, to get a good rank in the competitive exam. Next, now we are finding the perpendicular bisector. If A and B are given, how to find the perpendicular bisector, as well as how to find the equation of the line perpendicular to the line joining the points. We can easily find that. That is useful to find orthocenter as well as circumcenter in the problems. We can easily, if you practice this, you can easily find the orthocenter, circumcenter like that. Now, how to find the orthocenter of the triangle if 3 vertices are given directly? That means 3 or 4 steps directly you can write them. Look here. A minus 5 minus 7, B 13 2, C minus 5 6. Actually, this problem is 7 marks problem in state board exam. 7 marks problem. In objective, we can observe the points directly. We decide the right option among the given 4 options. Look here. If AD is altitude, orthocenter is a point of intersection of altitudes. Altitude means the line joining the line drawn from vertex to the opposite side perpendicularly. This is altitude. This is altitude. AD is one altitude. B is second altitude. CF is third altitude. These 3 lines intersect at one point. That point is orthocenter. Now here, equation of AD. AD is perpendicular to this. You can find the slope of BC. If you know the slope of one line A by B, then perpendicular line slope is reverse and sign change minus B by A, like that. BC slope is 6 minus 2, 4 minus 5 minus 13 minus 18, 4 by minus 18, 2 cancel, minus 2 by minus 9, that means minus 2 by 9, minus 2 by 9 this slope. Perpendicular slope is minus 2 by 9 line slope, perpendicular slope 9 by 2, sign change, 9 by 2. Keep in your mind, AD slope is 9 by 2. 9 by 2 slope, find this. 9 by 2 slope, equation of AD can be written as slope is 9 by 2, 9x minus 2y equal to. Now substitute the point minus 5 minus 7. Look here, x minus 5, y minus 7, minus 45, minus 2 into minus 7 plus 14, minus 45 plus 14, that is minus 31. It is equation 1. That is equation of AD. Directly you can write down. There is another method to find the equation of AD. Look carefully, my dear students. Difference of x coordinates. If you want, ax1 y1, bx2 y2 is a line segment. The perpendicular line can be written as x coordinates difference, y coordinates difference ratio. That is nothing but in 3-dimensional direction ratios. You know, direction ratios, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. Ratio, that ratio. Look here, x coordinates 13 minus of minus 5 plus 5, 18. Y coordinates 2 minus 6 minus 4. 18 minus 4. Ratio 9 minus 2. Ratio is 9 minus 2. You have to take these values as x and y coefficients. So 9 is to minus 2, that is nothing but 9x minus 2y. Directly you take the ratio as x and y coefficients. You can write this passing through, this line passing through A. That's why you substitute the point A in this. We get the constant. Now, how to find BE? Observe here. AC, A and C you observe. Equation of AC is directly you can observe that A and C have same x coordinates. You observe or not? Directly, equation of the line is x equal to minus 5. X equal to minus 5. Perpendicular line is y equal to constant. X equal to minus 5. X equal to minus 5 is an horizontal line. Vertical line. X equal to minus 5 is vertical line. Perpendicular line is horizontal line. Horizontal line. That means y equal to. So, equation of B is y equal to something and passing through B. So, y equal to some constant passing through this. That's why y equal to 2. Directly you get the y coordinate 2. Directly. That is y coordinate of the orthocenter. That y coordinate substitute here. Substitute here y equal to 2. 1 implies 9x minus 4. Minus 4 take that side. Minus 31 plus 4. Minus 27. 9x equal to minus 27. X equal to minus 3. Therefore, orthocenter is minus 3 comma 2. We have a doubt. This orthocenter is correct or not. How to decide that? We didn't use the third altitude. That is CF. Now find CF. Let us verify this orthocenter satisfy or not. Now we are going to the CF. Actually, the problem is and not necessary. Now CF equation. CF. Look here, this one, third altitude. AB. Difference of x coordinates, that is 13 plus 5, 18. 2 plus y coordinates, 2 plus 7, 9. 18, 9. Ratio 2, 1. To perpendicular line, take the ratios 2, 1. Directly 2, 1 taken as x and y coefficients. So 2x plus y equal to 2x plus y. CF equation 2x plus y. But it passing through minus 5 comma 6. X minus 5. Y 6. You substitute here. 2 into minus 5. Minus 10 plus 6. Minus 10 plus 6. Minus 4. This is the equation of CF. Now here verify H orthocenter satisfy this line or not. You check that. Simply You check that. X minus 3 minus 6 plus 2 minus 4 minus 6 plus 2 equal to minus 4 equal to minus 4. So our orthocenter is correct. H minus 3, 2 is the right answer. Look here again. CF equation. This is another method to find the CF equation, that is, find the slope of AB. Keep in your mind that slope. You can write the perpendicular slope. Slope of AB is minus 7 minus 2. Y coordinates difference minus 9 by minus 18. Minus 9 by minus 18. Minus 9 by minus 18. That is 1 by 2. Perpendicular slope minus 2. Minus 2 slope, minus 2 by 1. Minus 2 by 1, perpendicular line slope is minus 2 by 1. If slope is minus a by b, line equation is ax plus by. So minus 2 by 1 slope, 2x plus y. Line equation is 2x plus y. Passing through this point, minus 5, 6. Substitute here, we get the constant minus 4. Thus, we get the orthocenter. If three vertices are given, we can find easily the orthocenter. Dear students, here in objective, whenever you find the AD equation, you go to the options. If there is, out of 4 options, if there is only one option satisfying this equation, that is the right answer. If the 3 do not satisfy, then only that is the right answer. Which option is satisfied and the remaining 3 not satisfied, that is the right answer. At that stage, directly you can find. That is one way, that is one method. Otherwise, you go through the another altitude. Okay. Dear students, now we are going to the circumcenter in the same way. How to find by observing the points. Next we observe that. Now, circumcenter. Circumcenter is the point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors. Perpendicular bisector is perpendicular to the side and passing through the midpoint here. Passing through the midpoint. Midpoint is D. BC midpoint is D and perpendicular to this. AC midpoint is E, perpendicular to AC. These two intersect at the point S. These two intersect at the point S. Now, if you draw a perpendicular bisector to this side, that is perpendicular to AB and passing through midpoint of AB, that is F, that must be passing through S, because these 3 are concurrent at a point, intersect at a point. That is called circumcenter. It is equidistant to the 3 vertices. If we draw a circle having center S and radius AS, that circle passing through the 3 vertices of the triangle. Okay, now equation of SD. How to find the equation of SD? SD is perpendicular to that. One method is find slope of BC, perpendicular line slope, line equation. That is one method. Another method, difference of x coordinates 3, difference of y coordinates minus 3. 3 minus 3, their ratio is 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 taken as x and y coefficients. X minus y, that's only. Equal to this line passing through the midpoint of this. Midpoint of this is minus 3 by 2, comma minus 1 by 2. Substitute this, x equal to minus 3 by 2 and y equal to minus 1 by 2. Already minus is there. Minus 3 plus 1, minus 2. Minus 2 by 2, that is minus 1. Let it be equation 1. That is the equation of SD. There is another method to find equation of SD. Look here. Find the slope of BC. Difference of y coordinates by difference of x coordinates. That is 1 plus 2. 3 by minus 3. 3 by minus 3. Minus 1 slope. Minus 1 slope. Perpendicular slope is 1. 1 means 1 by 1. 1 by 1 slope is x minus y. Substitute the midpoint. We get the same constant. Now, it is the equation of SD, equation of SE, we are going to that. Difference of x coordinates 4. In the same direction, difference of y coordinates 2. 4, 2. X coordinates difference 4, Y coordinates difference 2. 4, 2. Ratio is 2, 1. X and Y coefficients are 2, 1 directly. To find the perpendicular line to the AB, perpendicular, that is the method. Difference of X coordinates, difference of Y coordinates. Ratio. You have to take that ratio X coefficient as Y coefficient like this. Now substitute the midpoint. Midpoint of this is minus 3 plus 1 by 2, that is minus 1. 1 plus 3, 4 by 2, that is 2. Now substitute that. X equal to minus 1, Y equal to 2. Why you are substituting E in this line? Because that is passing through E. To find the constant, you have to substitute the point. Which point lie on the line, you have to substitute that point. That's why X equal to minus 1 and Y equal to 2. X minus 1, minus 2. Y2, minus 2 plus 2, 0. It is equation 2. Look here, by observing the lines, adding 1 and 2, simply we get that minus 5 plus 5 cancel. X plus 2y is 3x equal to minus 1. 3x equal to minus 1. X equal to minus 1 by 3. That x equal to minus 1 by 3 substitute here. Minus 1 by 3, take that side. Minus y equal to minus 1 plus 1 by 3, that is minus 2 by 3. That is the value of minus y. Both sides cancel y minus. Then we get y equal to 2 by 3. Thus we get the circumcenter S equal to minus 1 by 3 minus 2 by 3. You check that. Is it right answer? Circumcenter. How to check that? We can find the another perpendicular bisector. What is that another perpendicular bisector? That is SCF. Look here, we check that SCF, equation of SCF, that is perpendicular to AB. Same x coordinates difference 1, y coordinates difference 3 plus 2, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5 taken as x and y coefficients, x plus 5y. To find the perpendicular line, we get that x plus 5y. Substitute F. F is midpoint 1 by 2, 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 1 by 2 substitute, that is 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2, 6 by 2, that is 3. 3. Now you check that is satisfied or not. X minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3, minus 1 by 3 plus 10 by 3, minus 1 plus 10, 9, 9 by 3, that is 3. So it is the right answer. Sometimes, my dear students, here if A, B, C or 3 vertices are given, sometimes we can easily find the orthocenter and circumcenter. In case of the triangle is right angle triangle, how to identify the triangle is right angle triangle? Look my dear friends, A 7, 5, for example, B equal to 9, 5, C equal to 9, 10. 9, 10. Look here, the vertices A 7, 5, B 9, 5, C 9, 10. Observe the points clearly. Here, repeated x coordinates are repeated. In the same way, y coordinates are repeated. X coordinates are repeated, y coordinates are repeated. Repeated x coordinate and repeated y coordinate, it is orthocenter H. Once again, my dear students, repeated x coordinate, repeated x coordinate, repeated y coordinates. So orthocenter is a repeated x coordinate and repeated y coordinate, that is orthocenter. The midpoint of the other two is midpoint of this 7 plus 9, 8, 16 by 2, 8, 5 plus 10, 15 by 2, that is circumcenter. Circumcenter. Why this is orthocenter? Why this is circumcenter? Look here, here. Repeated x coordinates. Let us observe that by graph. Plot on the graph 7, 5. First x coordinates. Here 7, here 9, 5 and 10. Here 5, here 10. X coordinates 7, 9. Y coordinates 5, 10. Look here. 7, 5. This point, this is A. Next, 9, 5. This is B. It is A. It is B. Next, 9, 10. This is 9, 10. That is C. A, B, C is a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, orthocenter is the vertex at the right angle and the midpoint of the hypotenuse is circumcenter. So, orthocenter is B and midpoint of hypotenuse is circumcenter. Directly, you can write that. So, my dear friends, if the vertices are like this, definitely the triangle is right angle triangle. If the triangle is a right angle triangle, the vertices need not be like this. Need not be like this. Here, right angle triangle, the sides are parallel to x-axis and y-axis. Every right angle triangle need not be parallel to x and y-axis. Okay. You practice this type of problems in your books. In competitive exams, you can easily, by practice, you can easily identify the circumcenter and orthocenter. Thank you very much.